Hey guys, um, welcome to new to homesteading.
Yes. I don't know why he looks at me. His name is Ray. My name is Dora. Thank you guys for joining us. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. It is windy outside. The winds are coming. Usually that's
The
what
ones are
happens.
here.
Usually that's what happens right before spring hits in March, late March, early April, I think.
Well, I'm just a little tired, so
Ray's
I've
been out
in the
wind,
dirt,
in the
dirt,
in the
yeah.
wind, yes.
But let me
And
size
I
my
actually
phone.
worked today, so I actually did something else today.
You did go work,
I
huh?
did go to work, yeah. So
Wow, that's something new. Probably some people saying how mean he is. So guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. As you see, news around the world, part two. Uh, I guess we'll stop at part two. We won't be naming them three and four. We'll just say that'll be our title from here on out whenever we want to talk about the news. But there's just so much stuff going out there. It's you can't keep up with it. A lot of it is bad news. But before we get started and start showing you some of this stuff, I just want you to be very aware as we move forward in these days. And what do I mean? I want you to really be cautious on what you believe that the media is putting out there. Even some of these good names that you thought that were great um, people to follow, great organizations to follow. Uh, just be very cautious because you can be persuaded in one way. Uh, okay, look at inauguration yesterday, or I mean, look at Trump speaking yesterday, uh, and look how you saw one side standing up and one side sitting down. Just understand, it's all a show.
yes.
How do we know it's all a show? Because nothing has ever changed. It doesn't matter what president gets in there. It doesn't matter what members in Congress change or if they die out and then new ones come in. Nothing ever changes. It always tells you, look, there's more time, we got to do this, we got to do that, and nothing ever changes. Just the names of the people. That's it.
Yeah.
They're all in it. It's a game. They're just playing with people. As long as they can keep the people divided, they won't come together and they won't do anything. So just keep that in mind. There's so much propaganda out there from different places, and a lot of people are believing. Okay, think of this. If a person has 1 million followers and another person has 500 followers, which one are people going to believe?
The million.
By the million. Why? Because they believe that the crowd that they're following is able to discern if it's true or lies, if they're giving the right information or not.
Which is sad because they're just going by numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going by numbers. They haven't even heard the person. They haven't even heard, the whole facts or truth, or if it's even true. They're just going by numbers. That's it.
And what does the Bible say? The Bible clearly says that the broad way, that many follow that broad way. So that means the crowd always goes the wrong way.
Yes.
And narrow is the path for to get to God. Narrow is the path, and as difficult is the way, and very few go in it. So think about that. So basing it on the Bible, then you would understand that just because someone has 1 million followers does not make it right.
That's right.
And somebody that has 500 followers, they may say, well, they're too strong, they're too strict, they may be preaching the Bible too hard, it may be word for word, and that's why people are not following it. So they'd rather follow an easy way and say, oh, you're always going to be blessed, you're always going to have money, you're always going to have everything, and so on. So let me go ahead and just get to the news. I just want you to see and understand that as we move forward, be very cautious on what you're believing and what you're seeing. So if you can give me number 3, we'll start with something funny. Here's a perfect example right here of what to believe and what not to believe. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that. It was an old video of a guy acting like it was really windy and raining, and he was struggling to stand up, and he was getting pushed, and then some person just walking by, normal.
Yeah.
He got busted. So I want you to see this part, and you're going to see how, again, propaganda.
Incoming fire coming into this now. Artillery fire. There are loads of civilians around. Families coming out. There's a lady there with her dog following on. This is the edge of the town that the Russians have got. Incoming fire coming into this now. Artillery fire. There are loads of civilians around.
Okay, so there he's saying that there's fire, there's coming in, and he's rockets are coming in, explosives, and so on. So he's acting like all that's going on. But look what's happening. There's a lady just walking around normal. Don't you think that she would have been freaking out too?
Yeah.
Or at least crunching down, walking on her knees, or being on her knees, crawling, trying to hide.
Well, there would be nobody walking around. They'd be under shelter. They'd be under cover.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there wouldn't be somebody.
Again, you didn't hear any gunfire. You didn't hear anything. And he's just talking about it. Propaganda.
Yes.
A way to persuade people to believe, look, this is what's happening. We need action to be taken. So then what happens with people? Sure, here's my money. Let's go blow it. Let's go do this. Let's go fight this other group. And we have no clue if it's true or not. Again, we got to be very careful. So let me show you, if you can give me number 4. So as you see on this one's very disturbing to hear, but at the same time, we understand the times that we're living in. Because I tell you what, 30 years ago, this won't fly. 30 years ago, if this person got up there in front of anyone and did something like this, they'd be arrested. Because they're making threats to kill children. And this is what this person is doing. And what's happening? People are laughing.
Yeah.
People are thinking it's a joke. They're okay with it.
I think we should start killing kids until they let us use whatever bathroom they want. I think we should start killing kids until they let us use whatever bathroom they want. I think we should start killing kids until they let us use whatever bathroom they want.
Think about that. And this person isn't in a mental institution because he's doing something like that. I know people say, well, you can put him in jail. Well, him thinking that he's a woman when he's not, he should be in a mental institution. He needs some help.
Yes.
And for him to think that it's okay to kill kids until they're allowed to use whatever bathroom they want, no. It's been, facts have been laid out, and there's history of it. Of any time these people use those bathrooms, they always assault someone inside those bathrooms. So let's keep going. You can give me number 1. And this is one of those stories that you see. In fact, I'll wait until this one comes up. But it's so easy to date online now. I mean, you got all kinds of social media apps out there that you can just meet just about anyone. And then you show up, you don't even know who you're actually meeting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot understand whoever came up with that. Dating online.
My thing is the filters.
Jeez, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with, AI and everything out there that you could possibly change everything about you. That person is probably not even a true person. It's not a person that even exists.
Well, I'm just saying that you show up and it's like, whoa, that's not you on the photo.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A man from Pennsylvania has been arrested accused of flying cross-country to commit horrific acts of violence against a 13-year-old girl from Southern California he'd met online and then groomed for months.
The victim told law enforcement that he had engaged in sexual conduct with her and that he used a knife to repeatedly cut her and that he also choked her to the point where she couldn't speak. We wish we had found her sooner, but we're lucky we found her this weekend.
The suspect is 18-year-old Matthew Peischer. Law enforcement found him and the victim last Friday night by tracking the girl's phone to the motel room in Castaic where they'd been. They'd met there. The U.S. attorney says Peischer met the victim in a Discord group chat discussing mental health issues and encouraged her to harm herself. The girl is safe today. Peischer is due in court in downtown L.A. this afternoon on several charges and faces up to 30 years in prison if convicted. New this morning, man.
There you go. Very dangerous. But again, you can give me number 7. Again, this is the times that we're living in, that people want to go use social media to go meet somebody instead of going to church. And I know not every church is good. I get that. And not every Christian is a Christian. I get that. But your chances are a little bit better than going online, right? In fact, Dora has a family member that did online dating and got married.
I was wondering if he was going to say something about that.
I just remembered, yes.
I do have a family member that went online and found their husband and...
Well, found a guy and ended up getting married,
yes. Yes,
so
got married.
It runs in the family.
And unfortunately, it did not work out. Yeah. Well, had to get a divorce. So
I wasn't going to go through all that.
Oh, I am. I'm going to tell you that it did not work out because, I mean, it's just not real. It's not real to do that.
So let me read this real quick and we'll come back to that part since Stu already has it up. So as you see this right here, it says urgent prayer request. Deanna and Tom Simpson move into a house on Maple Avenue in I can't read the rest of it, but in Pennsylvania. She said she did not know the house was haunted. She was pushed or thrown down the stairs by a demon and sustained a fractured tailbone. Deanna and Tom were also bitten and scratched by a demon. Deanna Simpson captured a 7-foot shadow demon on her camera. She said she and her husband are unable to move out because they have put everything into buying it and need to recoup their investment. Man, I wish some people would proofread. As the year of 2026, demonic activity is still happening. Please pray in faith for their salvation and deliverance from demonic activity. This is very true. This does happen.
Yes.
In fact, it happened in our house when me and Dora first got married. That was many moons ago. That was when I was in my 20s, and no, I was actually 17 and Dora was in her 20s.
We were teens. Yeah. No, we were teens.
So we were babies. And we got married, and this stuff was actually happening inside that house. My mom was thrown down to the ground. I don't remember if she ever said she got scratched or anything, but I know she was thrown.
She was pulled off of the bed.
She was pulled off the bed.
Yeah, she was pulled off the bed.
They grabbed her from the ankles and threw her on the ground.
Yes, and then that's when your brother had that incident with his girlfriend. My
brother thought his girlfriend actually walked in through the house and walked past him. And then a few minutes later, his real girlfriend actually walks in. So, yeah, that's where some freaky stuff happened in that house. So, again, this is true. And as you see, can we go to the photos? And you see the photos on there, and that is the shadow that they have captured. And I know some people don't believe that this happens, and, well, hopefully it never happens to you. But we do, the spirits are real. Mm-hmm. In fact, the Bible clearly says that they are.
Yes.
So, as you can see just on those photos, and there's the couple. So, you get in the comments, and there's some dumb comments there, and there's some really good comments there. Some of them were talking about anointing your house, praying over your house. Some, of course, saying that you need to be a Christian in order to use the name of Jesus. And then there's just some berserk comments that you probably need to delete some of those people. But
yes.
I digress. Let's move on. It was out there. So let's keep moving. Once I saw this, if you can give me number 5. Once I saw this, I was thinking, what would I do if that happened? What I'm about to show you in this video. What would I do? Well, some of my vehicles are pretty tall. In fact, the Blazer, my personal Blazer that I use is a ugly Blazer. Well, I mean, it's pretty tall. So I think I probably would have got out of this.
And it's pretty tough and rough on the outside.
It's
So
pretty tough and rough. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
yeah.
If it got, but I mean, it'd be a scary thing to do because. So I want you to see this, and this is a sinkhole that actually takes two vehicles. This is a perfect example of why I have Dora and Joel do pull-ups. Have you seen this video?
No.
You haven't seen this video? Okay. You haven't seen this video either? Oh, okay. A perfect example why pull-ups are required, should be a requirement for everyone. As you see this sinkhole just happen, you're going to see that the driver of that SUV has difficulty getting out of there. I trust me, I know. It's hard to get out of something like that. It really is, even with upper body strength. Why? Because there's nothing to grip on.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that. I mean, and then these the people, you know, around there, they're like, what just happened? And they're trying to see how these people are going to get out. And yeah, I mean,
well, just think about it. You have to be really fast because you don't know if the rest of the ground is about to collapse as well.
That's right.
So you need to hurry up and move. But I want you to see how this person is having a difficult time to pick this person up. There's no upper body strength, so then they got to get more help. So you just never know when or if this is ever going to happen to you. Hopefully not. Hopefully you have a very tall vehicle, and I've seen some of those vehicles that are very tall that, oh man. Mm-hmm. If that would have came down, they would still be taller than that SUV.
So did the person in the truck ever get out?
Yeah, it's on the other side.
Oh, it got out through the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
So there you go. That's news around the world of something like that happening. So let's go to the next one. If you can give me number 2. Yeah, if you can give me number 2. Now, remember at the very beginning that I said that we have to be very cautious on what videos are being put out there, what information we are receiving. Yes. Some of it can be just so gruesome, some of it can be hard to believe, some of it nearly impossible to believe, and some of it we know it's not believable or it's not true. Mm-hmm. And then there's that part that you're questioning it, could it be, maybe? But let's go ahead and play this and you can hear this.
Did not clear the bank, and so we sent the truck out to pick up the container.
I rolled out there and took the box up and started pulling it up. And it was so heavy, it broke the winch. And we couldn't get it off the trailer, so we had to leave it on the trailer because it was too heavy. So I was asked by Nick to have a crew go down and unload the container at the other yard.
I got a radio call that from Ron Gillette, the foreman. They said the men were throwing up and there was something really wrong.
One of them fell down and hit me right in front of my feet. And it was opened up, and there it was. And when I came to work the following day, I saw it myself. I couldn't believe it. And it's just, just little bitty babies, just all torn pieces. Their heads chopped off, arms, legs, really it's just, it makes you want to cry when you see something like that.
Starting at the very front of this container, it was just wall clear to the ceiling, and clear to the sides, filled with them.
I really don't want to witness it again. Not what I saw.
Well, as a supervisor for the County of Los Angeles, we found out through the media that 17,000 infants had been stored in the containers.
Check did not clear the bank.
Remember, I said at the very beginning, be very cautious on what you believe and don't believe everything that's being posted out there or shared or social media and whatever. Some of these people do this so they can get more likes, so they can get more followers. Mm-hmm. Some of them just do it because they enjoy tricking people. Why do I say that this is fake? Number one, that is not going to break a crane or a hoist. Number two, they put music. Why? Because music will persuade you to believe something to get your emotions going.
Yes. That's
what music does. Whether it's loud, whether it's some awful music, whether it's heavy metal, whether it's soft music. I mean, there's music out there that can make you cry just by listening to it. There's music out there that can make you get angry just by listening to it. There's music out there that can get you motivated to work out. I mean, there's all types of music. So why do they put that music in there? So they can persuade you to believe a storyline. You see it happening in church. They play a certain song while the preacher is saying, you know what, it's time for you to come up. And they get you so emotional, so they get you moving so you can do something. That's why I don't believe that this is true. Third part, you have this lady and you see different interviews. How do we know that all these interviewers that were or interviewees were talking about the same story?
Right.
How do we know they didn't just cut and
paste?
Yeah, and move a certain so they can get a storyline going.
Right.
And they all may have been talking about something separately. Someone may have been talking about an accident that happened, and I couldn't believe that just seeing a baby like this. It may have been an accident. We don't know. But when you have it all like that, and then they start trying to piece it together to make a story, yeah, it's questionable.
Oh yes, definitely. There's no pictures of whatever that it broke or came down. Then you have the music, trying to get your emotions going. Then you have like 5 or 6, 7 people talking about what you think they're talking about the same thing. Yeah, definitely questionable, very questionable.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, just keep an eye out on that. All right, if you can give me number 8. So again, the Bible said it was going to get worse and worse. There is so much evil out there, and this is one of those it's hard to comprehend that somebody would be capable of doing something like this. But here you go, as you see, Virginia man allegedly used meat cleaver to butcher his family before being shot to death by police. It's very disturbing. I'm gonna say that's very demonic.
Yes.
It's not natural or even normal for somebody to do something like that and chop their entire family.
Yeah, that's completely not normal.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't he chop himself down since after he did that? Because of course it's difficult to do. But let's move on. Number 6. Now, this one here, you're going to listen to, and I know some people are not going to believe it. Do a search, and you're going to see so much out there that is trying to tell you that this is not true. Remember during 2020, that stuff that people were putting masks on, people were getting jabbed on and all that stuff. Remember that? Remember how there was so much out there to tell you that was not true either, right? Why would they be fighting this so much out there saying, well, it was only a training exercise. Well, it only happened for a little bit and then they went back. Well, they were only here to observe. Yeah, you can go out there and you can read all those articles, and that's how they're trying to defend this. So I'll let this man speak and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hey folks, I guess I wasn't wrong after all. Right now, civil war is breaking out in Puerto Vallarta. They're burning up the city, but that doesn't pertain to everything else that's going on. That's over somebody that was locked up there, the cartel. But 50,000, they announced 50,000. The first 50,000 Chinese military has landed. Bullshit, they've been here all along. They say many more are coming this week. They're already here. Told you. Been telling you guys, been telling people for years that the Chinese military is here and we're fucked if we don't stand. Now that they
cuss words, and I should have told you that. There's some language here, but let's go ahead.
announced it, it's because it's already too late. So the best I can say now is get ready. Not enough people wanted to stand up and in time to be able to stop this destruction that's coming upon us. Well, Right now, I'm just focusing on getting ready, getting supplied, getting geared up, getting safe parameters set up. But I don't know what to say. These 5G towers need to come down everywhere. That's how they're going to demobilize many of the people that got their little cupcakes there, and still got people saying that the cupcakes was the best thing they ever did. Well, come talk to me in a month from now when they crank up the 5G towers. It was predicted many years ago that the Yellows were going to win this war without even firing a shot. Well, their G towers are their weapon, their bioweapon that was designed to destabilize, demobilize, and I don't know what else to say anymore, my friends. Right now, all I can say is get ready, because they're announcing the military men that's coming. They're not announcing that they're coming because they're bringing them in. They're announcing it now because they've been here all along. Many people have tried to tell many others or ask, why is there Chinese military? Oh, it's training exercise. Oh, it's training exercises. Why did they ever need to, why could you not think of that? Why would they ever need to train in Canada when there's never been a world war on our grounds? World war has started. Now, the conclusion of your Olympics there, your little games that you liked watching, the conclusion is today. When they concluded the military Winter Olympic Games in 2020, that's when they announced the pandemic finally. Well, get ready for the announcement, and don't say I didn't warn you. And for you guys out there that say that I'm wrong, and you're throwing your little insults there, you're uneducated. Facts don't fizz on me anymore, because I've dealt with idiots like you for a long time. So carry on. Come have a conversation with me in a month from now and tell me I was wrong. All right. For those that laughed at me for years, you're about to eat the shit. Much love and respect to everyone. Get ready now.
The way he says at the end. Much love and respect for everyone. Well, he is right. Anytime they announce something, it's a little too late. Way too late. They announce stuff whenever, say for instance, you know what those well, I need to be careful what I say. You know, they always announce something prior to happening. Well, they won't announce it unless it's already there so it can succeed. Mm-hmm. They won't tell you okay, have you ever heard them say, well, a tornado's on its way? No, unless it's already on the ground, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Just a little too late now. Have you seen that picture now? They put a photo out there of the United States, and it goes from Texas all the way to the other side of the United States. And it covers Florida, it covers half of the United States. And it says, get ready for tornado outbreaks. When does that ever happen?
Right.
Weather manipulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's what they're saying, get ready.
Yeah. They already know that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So they're making it happen. So they're forewarning you to get ready.
So all I'm saying today is be cautious what you're listening to out there. Discern it. In other words, find out if it's true or not. Don't believe everything that's being posted out there. Start questioning 99.9% or 100% of everything. Question 100% of everything. I question everything. I sit back, I wait, as I always tell Dora, sit back, wait, watch, pay attention, listen, and then we'll see what's going on. And if we have to adjust accordingly, we'll adjust accordingly. But don't just jump the gun and believe everything that's being posted out there.
Right.
So we just want to share this with you. So
yes, guys, thank you again for joining us. Again, subscribe, share our content as well. And we thank you, and have a great rest of your day. And we will see you on the next video.